How we doing, guys? Welcome back to 6-2 Beer Reviews. Today, checking out day one of the Wolf's Ridge Brewing Beer Advent Calendar. It is December 1st, starting off with Holidaze. This is a hazy IPA from them. So there's 12 beers in the whole thing. I think they said 3 exclusive beers that come, like never released before. And then the rest are some of their core offerings or some newer beers, just seasonal beers. So yeah, excited to check it out. Day one, I like that they went with a holiday theme. And yeah, been a while since we've reviewed a hazy IPA. So I like the label art, very cool. Kind of got the trees in the background. I dig it. Got the wolf on the side. Yeah, Wolf's Ridge Brewing, Columbus, Ohio. It says on the back here, store cold, enjoy fresh, classic hazy IPA. Brimming with tropical juicy notes, we use Amarillo, Simcoe, and Laurel hops and ferment them with Voskvikis to create a euphoric sensation for your palate. Cool. Love Amarillo, love Simcoe. Not too familiar with Laurel hops, but I've heard of them before. Don't know where they come from, so I'm gonna have to look that up for sure. And then the Kvikis, heard of that as well. I think it kind of speeds up the fermentation process, right? Pretty sure that's what it does. Cool, yeah. Clocking in at 6.8%, 39 IBUs. No canned on date, but it says Holidazed and Confused on the bottom here. Don't know if that will come through or not. Love the reference there. Yeah, let's dive in. Check it out. I will say too, the Advent calendar itself, I'll probably put it as the thumbnail for the videos. But I mean, they really did a solid job with it. Looks really awesome. Definitely tell they put a lot of dedication and time into doing it. That up here. I can smell it already from here. Yeah, looks like a hazy. It's got that kind of, I mean, a little more than an unfiltered look. It's kind of got, honestly, reminds me of Heady Topper kind of look to it, where it's not super, murky haze. It's more of that kind of old school haze. Not like treehouse haze, more like Heady Topper, some sunshine, that old school New England haze. Looks awesome in the proper glassware. But a half finger of pretty off-white head, kind of dissipating rather quickly. Not too much carbonation in the glass, but you can kind of see it up sides. Yeah, looks nice. Let's dive in, see what's got. It is hazy, but it's got that West Coast kind of nose to it, which I really dig. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a rinky-dink thing going on. A little bit of that or Simcoe, right? Yeah, Simcoe cattiness to it. A little bit of grapefruit, orange peel, lemon peel. A bunch of citrus, a little malty. And it's like that that dank cattiness, citrusy West Coast aspect mixed with you also get that juicy aspect of it. Of it's kind of got that orange juice kind of nose to it. Orange juice, a little pineapple. A little bit of a yeasty, like a fruity, yeasty nose to it too. It smells pretty nice. I'm not huge on hazies these days, but I mean, for a hazy IPA, this smells pretty awesome. So let's dive in. Cheers, guys. Ooh, yeah, definitely Simcoe. Ooh, nice amount of bitterness. Whew, I was not expecting that much Simcoe. Wow. I like that they did that though. Yeah, it's got like it's got that bitterness, a little bit of like a piney, yeah, that piney grapefruit thing, which you get with the old school like C hops. Although, I mean, Amarillo, I associate Amarillo as like an old school hop with the old school C hops. Simcoe too, though, and then L'Oreal. Is that like a new hop? I don't know. But I mean, it is a lot of Simcoe in here. Nice bitterness, but it's also got that juicy thing going on. Another thing I like about this, it has that hazy, a little bit of yeasty kind of flavor to it, but it doesn't have that like super chalky taste to it. Really solid, really solid. 6.8%. That's how I like them. You know, if I'm drinking IPAs, I love IPAs in that like 5 to 7% range, like right in the middle there. This is a solid one. I don't know if this is one of the exclusive ones. It might be. This also might have been a beer that they brewed before. I don't know. So something I will have to look up for sure. I don't know what else really say about this beer. It's pretty solid. A little bit of like a lemon lime Sprite thing going on too. But there is Simcoe in there for sure. So if you don't like that dank Simcoe thing, catty thing, this beer might not be for you. But I think it's also like good middle ground for the people who like hazy IPAs and the people who like West Coast IPAs. It's literally like right in between that, because it's got the juiciness of the hazy, but it's also got a nice amount of bitterness, a little bit of that dank thing that just reminds you of like Stone IPA, you know, a little bit of like Sierra Nevada Celebration pininess to it, and just like old school West Coast IPA. It's a great mix of both. I'm a fan of it. Great start to the Wolf's Ridge 2023 holiday advent calendar. So yeah, guys, that's Holidaze. If anybody else is doing the advent calendar, looks like they came out with quite a bit of them. So if anybody else in Ohio, because I think you had to pick it up at the brewery. I was lucky enough for my parents to bring this down to me in Tennessee. One of my favorite breweries, seriously. I think Ohio is definitely underrated when it comes to beer. I mean, you have Wolf's Ridge, you have Columbus Brewing, Great Lakes, what's the other one? Cleveland, Fatheads, and then Jack Yo's down in Athens. I mean, super underrated beer. I don't think people are talking about them enough. So hopefully I get some people on them. Because I mean, it's solid beer, it really is. Yeah. Yeah, if anybody else is doing the advent calendar, let me know. I'm starting like day 1, going to day 12. And yeah, I'm gonna try to post one every other day leading up to Christmas Eve. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers, y'all.